Vlog-a-day 401.
Morning, it's Tuesday, and today, for those of you who are maybe you're new to the vlog, maybe you've only been around for a little while, I'm going to try and give you a recap of everything that's gone on in the last season, this season. Also, do I have bags in my eyes? See, I'm going to wear my sunglasses so you can't tell that I haven't been sleeping. That's a trick of the trade right there. I vlogged every day for over a year last year, 54 weeks to be exact, and I'm going to try and do it again this year. So far it's so good. I mean, we're almost a month in. Are we a month in? I don't actually know. I vlog because I enjoy it. I like telling stories. I wanted video to be a part of my life again, and because when I posted my 2000th photo of the day, I've been posting a photo every day for like 2,000 days straight, I wanted to kind of up the ante, make the game a little bit more intense, and yeah, I definitely succeeded. This is definitely a bigger time commitment. I started vlogging was that last year I was actually launching a tech company. I also had a couple book deals on the table, a bunch of stuff going on. I figured something was going to land and it was a good time to start documenting my life. And then all of those things fell through at the same time. So I ended up moving to France, which was unforeseen, and that happened halfway, close to the, no, way over halfway, probably 2/3 of the way through the year. Made for a very intense transition in life, and I'm still kind of in the intensity of that, even though the transition part is more or less over. It's not over, I'm still establishing myself. So I basically just packed up and moved to France. There's a whole story with the visa situation because I didn't get the visa I applied for. I got a better visa than the one that I applied for, but I didn't know that at the time. For sure, I kind of guessed, you know, okay, this has got to be a decent visa considering what I asked for. But I had no idea how long it was good if I'd have the right to work. What I was doing, I was really running out of space back in the States. It's kind of edging up closer and closer to the cliff of financial and emotional ruin. Living where I was living at the time was not good for me either. It was nice to be with my parents and my sister, to be right close to family, but at the same time the town itself was slowly suffocating me. And so being able to get out and get back to Paris, where I love, was just kind of like, you know what, it's worth the risk. Even if I show up and I'm not allowed to work and I have to go back after a year, well, you know what, at least I'll have fun going over the cliff. At least I'll do it in a place that looks like this. Oh, hey, what's up? Where are you headed?
The bike's ready.
Oh, okay, sweet. Is that closed then?
Yeah.
That was Christian, one of the owners of Bike About Tours, which is the company that I've been doing tours with since I've been here. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, I was able to work on my visa. It actually turns out to be an amazing visa. It's good for 4 years, it's renewable. I have the right to work. I basically have the right to do whatever. The challenge is that I haven't finished with the dossier side of things over here. And the final rubber stamp that you get at the prefecture is proving to be relatively difficult to get. I'm going back in a month to try again and finish that. There's a good chance they just give me another temporary stay, which could continue on in perpetuity. Jeez. So there's always a chance that they just kick me out of the country. This is like hardcore postal service. So there's always a chance that they kick me out of the country, and there's always a chance that I just get another temporary stay, and there's a small chance that they finally give me my residency card, which is what I'm really hoping for. So that's one of the big questions right now. Does Jay get to stay in France? And if not, the heck am I gonna go next? If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, that might be enough reason to do so right now. Just to find out, hey, is Jay gonna get kicked out of France? Because, you know, if nothing else, at least if I'm gonna be stressed out, you might as well get some form of entertainment out of it. I didn't come with the promise of English teaching work here in France. What I didn't understand, or what they didn't express, was that that wouldn't start until the fall. So I got here on March 1st of this year and didn't have any work. Thankfully, I knew these guys doing the bike tour thing. I reached out and it worked out really well. It's really fun. I like doing the bike tours. They're a great way to see the city, and it's a great way to stay active while getting some work done. So that's been good. I feel like there's something else I was going to tell you right there. Long term, my goal is to be able to be a creative professionally full time, right? I write books. I've written a handful. Not claiming that any of them are good, but I've definitely written a bunch of sci-fi and fantasy books, and I'm working on another one right now that I'm hoping I can get traditionally published in the next year or two. But being a creative professionally is very difficult. So the hope is that between YouTube, writing, a few other things, that I can strategically place myself in a way that maybe I'll actually be able to make a living off of these things in the not too distant future. I mean, ultimately that's the dream, right? Basically, if I could be spending my time writing books and making videos and that was it, I'd be able to make a lot better videos and I'd be able to finish more books and make better books. So more time invested lends itself to a better end product. But at this point, I do not have that luxury. So I have to keep working, doing side jobs, building random websites, just doing whatever I can to make ends meet until that glorious day arrives, or I don't know, just keep doing that for the rest of my life, I guess. So I do spend a lot of time on bikes in the Louvre, which is a good place to ride actually. It's really fun. My long-term goals are definitely to be a professional creative, especially writing. I want to spend a lot more time writing. I love video production as well. I would love to do either of those things professionally so that the other one can be my hobby. And I don't have to spend all my time working on the side to make ends meet. Interesting juggling act that I've got to keep up here overall. Another thing that is important to know about me is I lived on a hospital ship in West Africa for about 3 years, and that informs a lot of my worldview, decision making, yeah, and has kind of formed my character in a number of ways. There's a little bit about me. Also, random costume change. Also, when I'm not wearing a hat, I am bald. Those are all things that you probably should know along the way. If you didn't get a chance to vote on the Patreon food poll, you can do that right now. If you're not a Patreon patron, you can definitely think about becoming a patron. Otherwise, there will be open polls to the public at the very beginning of the month, every month. I think that's the plan right now. But if you want to influence the vlog, what I eat, where I go, how ridiculous I look, then you're probably going to have to go ahead and jump on the Patreon train. With that, we're gonna go meet Phil for a little bit, hang out, chat, Aussie Phil, and then we're gonna call it a night at that point, I think. I forgot to say, of course, I upload every day. So if you're hanging around, do feel free to watch. I'm gonna be doing a better job of recapping though. If you can't watch every day, it's too overwhelming, don't worry. I'm gonna try and keep you up to date as we go. A lot better than I did last year. There's some other ways I'm hoping to improve this year, but yeah, and if you wouldn't mind liking this video, commenting, and subscribing. Subscribing is the big one. Oh, and sharing. Tell other people to subscribe. That'd be great. We just crossed the 1,300 subscriber mark, which is another little landmark, another little victory along the way. So thanks for that. And I will see you guys again tomorrow.